The Hurley Pro Sunset Beach elimination round and the final heat of today. Matthew Mcgillivray out in the red jersey and blue. Nat Young, and in white, Maxime Huscenot. So South Africa, the USA, and France all represented in the water. Top two move on into the round of 32. Third place takes a 33rd. Good pickup. 2009, he was a World Junior Champ taking out Jadson Andre in that final. This is Matthew Mcgillivray from South Africa, J-Bay, South Africa, on his opening ride. This is third season on the championship tour. Mcgillivray, always smooth with his surfing and just finishing up there. Performed spectacularly on a 6'2" Paisel, but it was the same model and dimensions that he rode over a pipeline. That's not typical thinking, but John makes it work. Maxime slashing his CI. So nice opening turn for Maxime Huscenot with that light EPS equipment under his feet. It looks like it's just gliding on top of the water.
But Kaipo, I think John only rides a 6'2", right? He has that or a Waimea gun in his equipment, doesn't he?
Totally.
And romantic too, the day after Valentine's Day, with his anniversary being his jersey number. Matthew Mcgillivray here opened up with a 3.67. This is wave number 2 for the South African surfer. And we'll see what the number comes through. Matthew Mcgillivray had the best 10 out of the 10s in 2022.
Yeah, he was the 10 winner.
Nat Young, always sharp on the backhand. Beautiful line. Nice arc off the top. And a second one for the surfer from Santa Cruz. Nice pace.
Oh, wow.
Closes that one out. Well timed. Got to hang on to it and does it. So that waited a long time for the start. 9 minutes and some change, but made it happen, Laura.
Everything, and I loved this wave, just keeping nice and tight in the pocket here. Hooks into that section, wraps it in, and then love the way just kind of waits for this big end section here. He knew straight up, if I can make this. Had a little wobble there.
His timing was good, though. That end section that he has, you can see it here. The timing on this wave is perfect. Hooks it perfectly right here. And right here, he knows that he has to jam it, but this is impressive. To be able to do that backside where the wave coming into you, Laura, that's just, you can see it in slow motion, just perfect positioning, but he comes down a little, like hair second early just so that he doesn't get eaten.
He almost did there, but he hung on. But that was an amazing wave selection.
Are going to be looked at, and I think everyone in the whole system is going to take a look at that. It's going to be a controversial call, but it is sports, and sometimes there are those controversial calls, as we see Nat Young swinging through the paces here, looking to back up his 7.5 and looking to make the connection into Vals. He's not going to do that, but Nat will go into the lead right now, Megan.
Okay, you see him set up for this one. Nice first check turn into a floater. But I like here how he just does a beautiful carve there and manages to actually end it with a great last turn, Laura.
Yeah, that was super smart under par.
That's my animal right there. Matthew Mcgillivray on the comeback here in second place right now. Mcgillivray smooth on the rail and looking to secure at least a second place here. Lay back to finish. And going to do the dance here, see if he can get into Vals. He's going to do so. See some steps he has to overcome as it double triples up. All kinds of warbles coming through here. Mcgillivray going to stick with this wave for the finish. Why not? Pop it. And incomplete, but
wow.
a nice effort by Matthew Mcgillivray, Laura.
He got so much done there. That was like he was on that
Super Surfer game.
Yeah, literally.
Nat Young, our heat leader. Back against the wall. Difficult foam climb and accentuating it with a little bit of a tail throw. Looking to better his 3.6.
It was pretty windy, yeah. Got a bit of windburn on the lips.
And that's where board size, that's why guys tend to ride a little longer board out here besides just the surfing element, but really the paddle power. Yeah, I think a lot of the work gets done out the back, though, and it's just extra butter on the inside.
I think it's an easier job as well. If you're taking off and you just want to do 2 big turns, that's an easy 5 and a quicker 5 than 10 waves to the beach, 10 turns to the beach, sorry. In the last 15 seconds of a heat, with the priority mistake, honestly, it's
especially when you dominated the
sucks.
heat.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, you put a jersey on and, I don't know, it takes you to this frame of mind where you're so aggressive sometimes in the water.
Nat Young's happy to surf right now. He's in the lead, and he's just taking swings at it in that he's third in priority. So surfing on the priority, freed up Nat Young. Looking pretty good at the moment because he's in first. Here's the numbers. Nat Young, Matthew Mcgillivray. We'll see you in the round of 32. And we'll see you after these messages for the 8:05 post show.